Hello,
Olá,
this is
boa
Jacqueline
tarde. Sou
Sakamoto. This
Jaqueline
autumn was
Sakamoto.
also beautiful with
Estamos em
autumn
pleno
leaves.
outono. E o coio, que seria o colorido das folhas típicas desta época do ano, são muito lindas.
Hello,
boa
I'm
tarde.
Rafaela
Eu sou
Olivares.
Rafaela Olivares.
Yes, autumn leaves are
verdade, eu
wonderful.
também gosto
There are
muito
many
dessa
places
estação.
where we can
E
see
aqui
them
em
in
Shiga
Shiga.
também tem vários locais famosos pelo coio.
Realmente,
I
eu
like
acho muito
Japanese culture very
interessante
much.
a maneira
They
dos
enjoy
japoneses
each season
demonstrar
and love
o
the
amor
beauty of
pela
nature.
natureza
Well,
e o
today's
modo de
title of
apreciar
TudoBem
as
Shiga
estações do ano.
is...
Bem, mas vamos ver o tema do programa Tudo Bem Shiga de hoje.
Ok.
Have good
Hoje
communication
vamos
with your
ver
neighbors,
o tema
watching over and
valorizando
raising our
os
children.
laços com a comunidade local, protegendo e educando as crianças.
Pois é.
We thought
O
about career
programa de
design for
setembro
children in
falamos
September. We showed
sobre
you
o que
the
é
following.
design,
It's
onde
important for children to
pensamos
study
sobre o
well
futuro
and to be
profissional das
supported
crianças,
by the
para
familiar
que elas
adults around
possam
them
ampliar as
in
suas
order to figure out
perspectivas
how
de
to have a
futuro
good life in the
promissor.
future.
E por isso é muito importante estudar e, consequentemente, o apoio e compreensão dos familiares e pessoas ao redor é fundamental.
Isso mesmo.
It's
Além
necessary
disso,
for
o contato
children's
com os
happiness to have
professores,
good
a escola e
relationships
com as
with their
pessoas
school
da
teachers
vizinhança
and neighboring
também são
adults.
fundamentais para que as crianças possam viver com segurança e tranquilidade.
E
We'll
por
show you
isso,
some
no
activities
programa
to
de
watch
hoje,
over and
vamos
raise the
ver
children who are living
algumas
in their own
atividades de
towns.
proteção e educação das crianças, que estão sendo realizadas com a intenção de promover os laços com a comunidade. E para começar,
The first
vamos
one is an
apresentar uma
activity of
atividade
guarding.
de
Some
proteção
volunteers
das
supervise and
crianças.
escort
É
elementary
grupo de
school children
voluntários
when they
que
go
zelam
to
pela
and come
segurança
back
das
from school.
crianças durante o percurso até a escola.
There
na
is
escola
Iwane
Iwane
Elementary
Primária
School,
de Iwane,
run by
de
Konan
Conan.
City near here. Here
Terminaram
are many
as
children
aulas e
on
as
their way
crianças
home.
estão se preparando para voltar para casa.
Hi, please watch out for everything till you reach your house. The people who greet the children are the members of Iwaneko Mimamori Tai.
Que seria o Comitê
We
de
guard the
Segurança
children
e
for their
Proteção das
safe walking
Crianças
as
de Iwane.
volunteers.
Trabalham voluntariamente, tomando conta para que as crianças vão com segurança para casa.
What do you do? We, the members of the Elderly's Club, guard children from 3 to 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday. Out of a total of 64 members, 2 of us are on duty at each time.
64名か老人の人それ順番でちょうど帰る頃3時から4時半までかな。
They wish the children in their town shall have a safe and comfortable life. It's required for neighbors to keep an eye on the
E para que
kids.
isso seja possível, há necessidade da comunidade zelar pela segurança das crianças.
What is your purpose? Certainly, it is the safety and comfort of the children in Iwane Elementary School. We must pay attention to suspicious people and other problems too. That's why over 250 people work for it as volunteers. The leaders of each town, members of the board of many groups, for example, the Committee for Making Good Town Iwane, and others. They try to avoid accidents and keep children safe and comfortable when going and coming to school.
登下校の安心安全をやっぱり心大事にして見守っていただいていると。
Atualmente, cerca de
24
24
non-Japanese
alunos
children belong
de
to
origem
Iwane
estrangeira
Elementary
estão
School.
frequentando a
How do you
escola
develop
primária
relationships with them?
Iwane. Será que eles estão sendo levados em consideração?
In the area of Iwane Elementary School, there are 6 parts named Ku. Leaders of Ku and all of the other residents treat them equally with warm and kind hearts. We live in the same town, so we'd like to make good relationships, of course.
そういうのはやっぱり心の持ち方の方ばかりなんで、別にどこ行った目線じゃなくってやっぱり私たち同じこの6の中で一緒に生活して、そしてやっぱりいろんな形でやっぱりね、戸籍が違ってもやっぱり仲良くしたいという気持ちの心の持ち方の方ばかりですね。
Todos, tanto as
All
crianças
of the kids living in this town are valuable, no matter where they are from. They greet and guard every kid in the same ways and hearts.
O que os senhores acham de estar
How do you
participando
feel
dessa
after starting this
atividade?
activity? I'm looking forward to seeing them on their way home with vitality. Every time they reply to my greetings with cheerful voices, it makes me cheerful too. This is the biggest fruit for me.
昔は
Many years ago, the children hesitated to greet us, but these days, kids greet us before we have a chance. I like it.
子供の
We can't live without kids' energy. We old people are given cheerfulness by the kids. There is no activity without the kids in my town.
いろんな事業活動の中でやっぱり子供をなくしてのやっぱり活動できないと、不可欠なものですね。はい。
Okaidi, take care. They say the greatest number of cases which someone becomes a victim of crime are those when a child is walking alone. In order to avoid those cases, adult people who live in the same town need to keep an eye on their neighborhood children. We parents are still working when our children are on their way home. We must appreciate those adult people in our town. It's important to show them with our appreciation. We non-Japanese people always need to have good communication with our neighbors so that we can easily show our grateful feeling. Then we'll show you the next case, School Japan Rachino Institute at Kozuhata-cho in Higashi-Omi City, and people who live near the school do many activities together. I came to Rachino Institute. They have an event with Japanese children to form good relationships. The Brazilian school, named School Japan Rachino Institute, moved to the place where Kozuhata Elementary School was in January 2015. They held an event for 3 groups of children on August 20th. The purpose of this event is to increase friendships between children. The organizer of it is the committee of Genji Camp, that is, for elementary school kids' activities in nature. 60 children took part who are the members of Rachino Institute, Genji Camp, and towns around here. We wanted to let all the children who are living near here, the pupils of Rachino Institute and members of Genji Camp, know that there were various people, a sense of values and others in our world while they did the same activities together. They did group activities which let them make communication with dance or playing the musical instruments at the events. They were making better and better relationships with each other. We want to let them know all of the people's values are the same, even though there are white, black, and yellow-skinned people on the globe. We are happy when they notice that they can play and enjoy together with everyone. Their lunch was nagashi somen, prepared by the Old Men's Club in Kozuhato. Rachino Institute children could also catch somen coming floating in the half-cut cutting bamboo pipe with chopsticks or forks. They enjoy traditional Japanese culture in the summer. It's very nice because I suppose Brazil and Japan will be required to develop closer relationships in the future. Brazilian kids are broad-minded. It's very good. They have many good points which Japanese kids don't have. I feel it's good for both of them to know each other well.
I
suppose
they learned and discovered a lot of things with knowing various cultures and character.
I'm happy to know neighboring people are friendly with non-Japanese people. I vividly feel that children are growing up in their hometown. These days, Japanese can often meet non-Japanese. We need to recognize and respect the differences in our cultures and customs each other in order to live in peace and to be satisfied. The following is also a report of an activity to support children's growth in a particular town. Here is Kosei Library run by Konan City. They have South American language classes here. apple, pumpkin. This is a Spanish class named Camino. These children are studying well. This is a Portuguese class named Caminho. Caminho means way in Portuguese, and Camino also means way in Spanish. Over the half of non-Japanese residents in Conan City are from South America. They can learn the basics of Portuguese and Spanish in those classes with joy. What's its purpose? In recent years, almost all of the children can't speak their mother tongues, which are Portuguese or Spanish. That's why they can't have good communication with their parents. Our purpose is to change the situation. In addition to it, we want to let them be bilingual in the future. These classes are free and all nationalities are welcome. Japanese children are also taking part.
Aqui encontramos crianças japonesas também.
How do you feel while you teach both native and non-native children? I feel it is giving all of them good effects. These lessons give Japanese children good chance to know new culture for them. We'd like to see their future activities in Conan City as the people who have international feelings. Yes, the hint is road, rua. How is your class? Almost all of the children have studied for over 1 year, and the others begin doing it after starting this school year. I'm very happy. My students are eager to learn, and their parents are helpful. It's worth as a Brazilian and a teacher.
Muita colaboração dos pais. Então é trabalho muito gratificante para mim, né? Como brasileira e como professora.
I asked some questions to the children in Caminho class.
Sobre o que elas estão achando das aulas.
Você está gostando das aulas?
How is the class? Do you like it?
É muito divertido.
I love it. I'm enjoying it, having got and understood various knowledges.
Tem demais.
O que você mais gosta?
What's your favorite thing in the class?
Palavras.
The words which we were taught, new words and letters.
Palavras e novas letras assim.
E perguntamos aos
I
pais
also
que
asked
vieram
something to
buscar
the
as
parents
crianças
who
o que
came to
eles
pick their
pensam
kids
dessa
up.
atividade.
Por que sua filha está
What's the
tendo
reason
essa
your
aula?
daughter comes here?
Tá estudando português.
She can
porque ela
only
só
speak
fala japonês,
Japanese,
né?
so she needs to learn Portuguese. She goes to Japanese school and my husband is Japanese. That's why she only speaks Japanese at home. I'd like to let her know her native language and Brazilian culture.
É a língua materna do próprio país.
It's meaningful that they have these classes at the library. Even if someone doesn't know about the residents from South America and non-Japanese language well, he or she can get a chance to have their familiar feeling about them when coming to lend books here. It may help understanding of international society. It also gives Japanese children good chances to know non-English foreign languages. We, the people from abroad, rarely go to the place where many Japanese come. I live near there and went to lend some Portuguese books sometimes. I could recognize both non-Japanese and Japanese kids were learning and growing together with a lot of help from residents in their towns throughout the coverage. I'd like to let the people from abroad have interest about those activities. If this makes them attend the events which are held in their towns, I'll be happy. Then we'll show you some notices. You can watch TudoBem SHIGA on the internet too. Please search with this URL or the title TudoBem SHIGA. You can also watch them from the homepage of Shiga Prefecture. You need to double-click on Kokoku Shiga and click the banner of the internet TV Shiga, where it's almost the center of the page. Then you can arrive at the Introduce page of many programs made by our prefecture. You can find TudoBem SHIGA in it.
clique o TudoBem SHIGA.
You can choose any program we've ever made, and of course, we show you the newest one.
Mas
Please
você também pode ter
fav
acesso
for them
aos programas
and get
anteriores.
important information.
Procure
We're
por
happy if you
informações
let your
que
friends
te
know.
interessam. E não deixe de acrescentar aos favoritos. E não deixe de apresentar aos amigos também.
E para finalizar o
The
programa
last
de
part of our
hoje,
program is
vamos
the introduction of a
apresentar a
person who
coluna
is from abroad and has a
Estrangeiro
good
em
life in Shiga.
Atividade.
Today,
O
here
destaque
she
de
is.
hoje é:
This is a crossroads belonging to the area of Nagahama Kita Elementary School. Children of the school are on their way home. Hello, welcome back. The lady greeting them is Ms. Marsha Matsuoka. She is one of the leaders of the Kids Protection asked by Nagahama Police Station and guards children when they're going to and coming from school and other occasions. I've worked for a long time as a volunteer. Around 5 years have passed since starting this activity. I began to attend, in addition, the school guard activity when my kids went to kindergarten. And I also take part in some activities of elementary and junior high school. To speak Japanese or not, and where they are from never make any difference in parents' love to their children. Due to this thought, Ms. Marsha still continues her activities for school children, even though her own children have already finished school. I can feel many people trust me. I've worked for a long time, so I feel trusted. I have some experiences that many kids and their parents said thank you for me. Brazilian parents trust me too. That's why they sometimes ask me some problems or behaviors of their kids. I can't stop feeling I'm relied upon.
Conversar comigo sobre problemas que acontecem na fila e perguntar para mim como se deve proceder, né? Aí eu acho que é pouco de confiança que a gente adquire, né? Eu gostaria
If some other people attend those activities, it's good for all of us. My dream is not only Brazilian, but also other countries people start to do, and all of them are trusted and loved. Ms. Marsha's belief of her activities is that non-Japanese residents are the members of guarding the town and not only the people who are guarded. We policemen sometimes greet children in their way home for guarding them, but we can't do it so often because of accidents or incidents. We really appreciate the volunteers like Ms. Marsha who are trying to keep our town safe, occasionally in behalf of the policemen. Hello, welcome back.
Nosso próximo programa
We'll
será
meet
no dia
on
26
December
de dezembro.
26th.
E continuando com
The
o
theme
tema
will be the second
Valorizando
version
os
about
laços
keeping
com a
relationships in the
comunidade
town.
local. Vamos
We'll
falar
think the
sobre
meaning
a
of activities
importância
to
da
solve their
iniciativa
problems
dos
by
cidadãos
themselves in their
em
towns and
atividades
report how to support
voluntárias
civic
e o
activities.
mecanismo de apoio com essas atividades.
Goodbye.
Até lá. Tchau, tchau.